Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're from, and welcome to the very first episode, ergo the launch episode of the weekly Brewfest. To put things simple, this is a weekly podcast where the three of us, and perhaps in the future, some guests, will be talking about World of Warcraft and our ongoing experience with it. For more information about this podcast, you'll be able to look us up on Facebook and YouTube through the links below. Now, let's get started. Alright, so, first of all, from the left on my screen here, we have Nilly or Patrick, and in the middle we have Jonas, aka Crazy, and myself, aka Rogath, or Ricky, that depends. You can decide what you want to call us, really. We're open to a lot of options. Alright, so the first topic we're going to be talking about is our overall Mists of Pandaria experience. Because obviously it's been out for like how long?
A month?
A bit over a month, I think now.
Yeah, a bit over a month. A month and 10 days.
Alright, yeah. It's good that you had the exact number.
Around a month.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your guys' experience with Mists of Pandaria overall so far?
I like pandas. I really do. No, I think the entire expansion is a lot better, and as you can see on my screen over here, just going to drag my screen over here, I am still playing.
Oh, dang.
And I've leveled about, isn't it 4 characters now to 90? Almost 4 characters to 90. Yeah.
No, wait, isn't it 3?
No, I got my own 2, and then my girlfriend's, and then my warlock.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's
alright. If you count that one, then
yeah, exactly.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I'd say the leveling zones are great, especially for people who's looking for new stuff to do. And to be honest, I think it's amazing that they've actually made the leveling process and the entire storytelling a lot better than it was in Cataclysm. I wasn't a big fan of Cataclysm, I don't think anyone was. But I'd say Mist of Pandaria is certainly bringing something new to the table. Just think about the entire, the zones are incredibly beautiful. The Valley of the Eternal Blossom, or what the hell it's called. Yeah, Vale of Eternal Blossoms is an amazing zone. Just the entire Shrine of Two Moons and such is beautiful. Even the Valley of the Four Winds is beautiful. I love the part where you can actually have your own little farm, and you can actually do stuff with the things that you're growing instead of just like, wow, I'm growing stuff, throwing it away because I don't really need it. For me, as a cook in the game, it's really important.
So it's not. People called it Farmville when we heard about this.
I wouldn't call it
it's not Farmville because it's not Farmville because we get things out of it. Like it's useful actually.
Yeah, Farmville is just
cooking ingredients.
Time. Yeah, exactly. People who play Farmville on Facebook, listen up. This is not a game; it's a world. Sorry.
The Vale of Eternal Blossoms, though, yeah, that's really awesome. I really like personally how they, how Horde and Alliance have separate cities now.
Exactly.
Because with Burning Crusade, they have both factions shared Shatrath, and in Wrath it was Dalaran. Obviously, I don't know about Cataclysm because they didn't play then. But
they had the...
Yeah.
I actually can't remember. I've played through whole Cataclysm, and I can't even remember.
It was such a bad experience for people that no one remembers. They just want to. They just want to forget. They just want to forget.
It disappears from your brain as soon the moment that Mists of Pandaria was
released.
Yeah, it's like Cataclysm. What the hell is Cataclysm? Oh, Deathwing. Oh, no, that sucked.
Oh,
Go
who's
away.
Deathwing? He sounds sexy. And when we finally see him, we're like, no! What? Oh, God. Oh, that was the Cha-Cha. Just a sec.
Was he even hard?
No. It was easy.
It was like, all the people that I ever asked who played in Cataclysm were saying that, oh, Deathwing is just the hardest boss.
To be honest,
yeah,
he was
I just... That's not what I heard from people. What I heard was it's basically like, to put things simple, they basically said, oh, all right, so we've been waiting this entire expansion for this awesome, epic fight, right? And then they jump onto his back, and it's like Deathwing's all like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just their mount now. I'm not gonna. Oh, they're slicing my back. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything about it because I'm boring. Like fighting back is overrated.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about Cataclysm. Huh.
Obviously not. So,
not.
Jonas, what's your experience with it so far?
Well, I only just made it for 90, kind of. So I'm like, at the moment I'm farming the reputation. Hey, level 90. Bitches just started playing around 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm doing the dailies now, and that sucks. But other than that, it's like
it does.
Everything.
It does.
Is it does? No.
Dailies.
Why am I doing this? What? Can't I just do something else? But you can't.
Dailies. What are you doing?
Blizzard.
Dailies. Stop.
Yeah. Blizzard, what are you doing? Blizzard, stop.
My face
but
went dailies.
It just made the biggest smile.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I love this.
But yeah.
But the thing I love about Mr. Pandaria is what Patrick also said, that the zones, the story is more entailed in what you're doing. You can actually feel you're doing the content. You have to watch these scenes and follow the feelings.
There's a lot more voice acting in the game now. That really does a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does.
You can feel the world. It's talking to you. It's like if you put your ear to the screen, you can hear. I don't know.
Oh God!
And also
I think. Go on.
The zones are fantastic. Really, they look beautiful. This
is a beautiful
special
zone.
In their own way.
This is a very beautiful zone, right here. I don't know.
I especially like the Jade Forest.
This is
the
Townlong Steps.
Oh yeah.
Townlong Steps. Beautiful place.
Especially the temple that's over there where everyone is training. It's, oh my God, this is badass. Everyone is training.
It just.
I was like,
it's really awesome.
It lives up to their saying now. It's not a game. It's a world. Now it really feels like it's a world. It really does.
It feels much more serious now, and attracting, you know. So one thing though is that people are talking a lot about because you mentioned the farm thing, and a lot of people I know that I've been talking to. Immediately when it was released that we would get farms and all that, a lot of people that I spoke to were like, oh, okay, that's player housing right there, but it's not player housing. So I actually know a lot of people who just got disappointed by it. But however, I see this as kind of the first step, because some games do have player housing nowadays, for instance, but I kind of feel like what Blizzard is trying to do with player housing is spending so much time actually creating it that it'll just be an amazing experience to have the player housing in World of Warcraft, as opposed to other MMOs.
I only tried player housing in Lord of the Rings Online, and that was pretty cheesy in many ways.
It was it was a cool thing to have, but it was just not, it kind of felt like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on before we just start talking about all kinds of other MMOs, because this is a World of Warcraft podcast after all. Alright,
it is?
So, how do you... What?
It is? I'm leaving. I'm going to talk about Star Wars. I don't care. See ya. Fuck this.
Yeah, SWTOR, yes, free to play.